Arhan had spent the entire evening trying to convince his mother that he was serious about marrying Nasim. He wanted his mother to initiate a conversation with Nasim's family, but his mother was unconvinced. She felt unsure if Nasim and Arhan were a good match as life partners. "You have known each other since you were kids, but that doesn't mean she feels the same way about you as you do, Arhan," his mother argued. "I know her, Mum. I have studied her. I know how she will feel about me once we are married. You talk to her parents. Trust me, I know what I'm doing," Arhan confidently replied. "Do you, Arhan, know what you are doing?" asked his mother. "Yes, of course, Mother, I do," replied Arhan. "Arhan, you know very well that if I ask Farida for her daughter's hand in marriage, she will not say no to me, and Nasim will not refuse her mother. But does she have feelings for you and see you as a romantic interest?" "I don't think so," his mother said. Arhan asked, "Why do you say that? Is it because we grew up together, or is it because her brother is my friend? I never treated her like a sister. I kept a distance from her to avoid being labelled a brother. So what is the problem?" "I'm not convinced of your desire to marry her. You don't know what you are doing," Arhan's mother objected. Arhan shook his head and said, "Mum, I don't talk to anyone about this, but I need you to understand my point of view on wanting to marry Nasim, so I will be as discreet as possible while I explain this to you. I'm sorry if this makes you feel uncomfortable. I will give you 5 reasons, and if you are not convinced by the end of it, I will not ask you to talk to Aunt Farida. But if you can see my seriousness, you will speak to her today without losing more time. Aunt Farida is already looking for a suitable match for Nasim, and I'm not ready to lose her to anyone." His mother agreed to listen to his reasons. Arhan took a deep breath and began his explanation. "My reason number 5 for wanting to marry Nasim is her sense of responsibility and ownership. When she was just 15 years old, her family rented the first floor of our building. Despite her young age, she helped her mother easily manage the household of 5 people. She has learned how to take care of a family from a young age, and now that she is an adult, she can manage her own family effortlessly. Her sense of responsibility and ownership is a valuable asset that complements my sense of responsibility and ownership. Together, we will build a bright future." His mother hummed. "I agree with this point. She is a capable partner to any man and will build a beautiful home." Arhan smiled and continued, "That brings me to my reason number 4. She has strong values and principles that her family instilled in her. These moral values and principles are what I desire in my life partner. She is obedient and respectful to her elders, caring and considerate to the younger ones. Upholding respect and duty above all else, I see these values and principles as the foundation for a strong family I want to build. She represents the commitment and loyalty that I desire in a partner." "You have deeply thought about this relationship," his mother commented, giving him a curious look. "Mother, I've always been thoughtful about my life decisions, and my choice of partner is no different. My reason number 3 for wanting to marry Nasim is her confidence and logical thinking skills. Even though she is obedient to her family, she knows how to handle herself in the outside world. I've known her since she was a student, and she has always been able to make a logical argument and stand up for herself and others. Now that she works in my company, I see her using her confidence and logic to solve problems and win business deals. She's not arrogant and gracefully accepts and learns from her mistakes. I haven't met many women who can manage confidence with logic and humility, and I want a partner who can do that." "Arhan, you seem smitten," his mother commented teasingly. "The sparkle in your eyes says it all. Are you convinced now? Or should I continue?" Arhan inquired. I'm already convinced, but please continue. I'm curious to hear the remaining 2 reasons, his mother replied. Arhan smiled and continued. Well, my reason number 2 is her beauty, he said, noticing his mother's smile. And by that I don't mean her external appearance, he added, seeing his mother narrow her eyes. Don't get me wrong, she is beautiful outside, rather temptingly beautiful. But her outer beauty would have lost its effect on me long ago, if not for her inner beauty. I've seen many pretty women in the last few years, and their beauty soon turned into nothing but a tool, but not with her. Arhan continued to describe what he found attractive about her. Her strong personality, soft-spoken yet assertive voice, vulnerability, and tenderness with kids and animals are a non-stop temptation. Our office has a daycare for new mums to bring their kids, and Naseem visits it daily. She is so tender with them that it moves me. She also cares for the street dogs, cats, and odd little birds that lose their way. Arhan sighed and struggled to express his feelings. I can't put my feelings into words to explain it to you, Mum, but she is beautiful inside and out. And this leads to my reason number 1. I have been in love with her for a very long time, and I cannot imagine being married to anyone else but her. She lives in my head, and I cannot imagine her with anyone but me. I want to spend the rest of my life with her, and I don't want to wait any longer. I need you to talk to Aunt Farida immediately, but if you refuse to help me, I will find a way to marry her one way or the other. I am determined to marry her and no one else. That's all I wanted to say, Mother. Arhan paused and stared at his smiling mother.